A little while ago I did a slightly tongue-in-cheek review of this little fella, the Orange Micro Crush. I had received two of them in the post, and both of them had fallen apart within days, or actually when I got them they were already fallen apart inside of the box. I think that, I don't know, a lot of people, just going to turn that around, a lot of people misconstrued, I don't know, British humour and wit for actual serious criticism. Now, I wasn't obviously pleased when the amp that I'd bought fell apart twice without me having so much as to even take it out of the box a second time. I just opened the box, pulled it, and the top came off. So there was obviously some kind of manufacturing defect going on there. I haven't spoken to Orange, couldn't be bothered just to send it back again. So yeah, that's what that was. And I thought that I would do a little bit of a review of the sound of the amp. Now, I think I even said in that video, I have nothing against the sound of this little amp. It's a little battery powered amp, and for what it does, it actually does it very well. But I don't know, yeah, the build quality just seemed a little bit poor to me. So I'm going to play through a couple of examples. I'm not the greatest electric guitarist in the world, so I'm just going to do some simple stuff, give you an idea. The setup I've got going here is perhaps overkill for a practice amp like this, but most of the reviews of this amp that I've seen on YouTube have been just recorded through camera, and to be honest, you can't tell anything from something that's been recorded through camera. It's not an accurate representation of the sound. This, on the other hand, is probably a fairer comparison with the kind of electric guitar sound you're more likely to hear on a recording. So, really standard setup, SM57. This case I've got it pointed at the edge of the cone. Later on I might move it into the centre. I haven't got it right up against the grill. There's about, I don't know, maybe an inch, half an inch, something like that, in between the grill and the mic. Take you through a couple of the settings and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so this is at volume, I guess, 2 o'clock, and tone about 2 o'clock as well. Got the guitar pickup just here, set front pickup, and the tones all the way up on the guitar. Just going to give you a couple of little funk chords. Okay, I'm going to repeat that. I'm going to select the pickup at the back, just there. I'm not messing around with that in the middle. Pickups just do front and back, give you an impression. Okay, now that's all with a clean sound at the moment. I'm going to take the tone all the way down on the amp and repeat that with pickup at the back. Tone's up on the guitar, as is volume all the way up. Okay, and then I'm going to switch the front pickup. And tone all the way up on the amp, volume all the way up on the amp, and again, everything full on the guitar. And then back pickup. Now the back pickup on this guitar kicks out a reasonable amount of level, so it does give you quite a crunchy, kind of slightly breaking up, overdriven sort of sound, and that's without any overdrive on the amp. Now I'm going to back off on the volume of the guitar just here, switch to the front pickup, keep the tone at about, I guess, 9 o'clock on the amp, and just play through a little simple riff. Okay, bring the guitar back up. that gives you some impression of the clean sound that this is capable of. Now just play through a couple of scale exercises just so you can hear individual notes. Again, this is still on the front pickup, tone is at about 9 o'clock and the volume is up to full. Tone and volume are full on the guitar as well. Just going to give you a standard A minor pentatonic. And maybe just spice it up, we'll do it in threes. Okay, a couple of double stops. And again, that's still on the clean sound. Now I'm going to try that on the back pickup. So again, just the A minor pentatonic. And with the groups of three, descending. And double stops. And that's still on the clean setting. Let's have a little bit of a play with the overdrive now. And I'm going to flick to the front pickup, and I'm just going to give you that A minor pentatonic scale again, and then we'll look through some chords. So the tone is again at about 9 o'clock on the amp, and the volume is at full. Everything is at full on the guitar, front pickup. In groups of three. And a couple of double stops. Okay, and with the back pickup, this is going to be quite brutal. All the settings are the same. A minor pentatonic. Descending in groups of three. And the double stops. Okay, now you can have a lot of fun with this amp. You can mess around with the settings on your guitar. You can, if you've got a high output pickup, get quite a crunchy sound without actually even needing the overdrive on this. And you can also back off on the tone on the guitar to give you a slightly different, I don't know, vibe from the amp. If you back off on the tone of the amp, it reacts in a different way. So, again, that scale, back pickup, all the tone off on the guitar. A couple of double stops with that. And we'll give you a couple of chords of this. I'm going to use some simple power chords because I don't know if the funk chords would be suitable. Actually, in fact, I'll give you a little bit of Purple Haze, Hendrix chords. So, we'll put the front pickup on, take the tone back up, and yeah, bit of Purple Haze. And then with the back pickup, same chords. Now, you could back off on the volume a bit. The amp itself doesn't have a control over the amount of gain that you're actually applying. It's just an overdrive button. So if you backed off on the volume a little bit on the guitar, again this is the back pickup, all the settings at full on the guitar, and we're backing off, let's see. Yeah, so the guitar's at a very low volume now, and I'm going to play the same chords. Distortion, the overdrive is still in effect on the amp. Okay, now we're going to try that with the front pickup, again volume low. something fascinating with this amp. It's not going to do it now because the battery that I was using is completely dead. But when you have a battery which is almost completely drained, it starts doing the maddest noises. So you turn the volume up, you plug your guitar in, don't play anything on your guitar, and it will start making a sound. I've recorded this, so I'll set it going now. At the time, I thought it sounded really cool, because if you messed around with the volume, it varied the pitch. And also it started doing this really weird kind of repeating rhythm, which was kind of fun as well. And you got a lot of variation by moving the tone control up and down. That was with the overdrive on. And at the time, I thought it sounded kind of cool and almost like a little synth. But listening back to it last night, it was about 11 o'clock tonight, and I was sort of sketching together ideas for videos and stuff, and I had listened to the recording I made. It was just on my phone, so it's not spectacular quality. And it was scary, genuinely freaky noises. So if you've ever seen any sort of Japanese horror films like The Ring and stuff, it's like something you'd hear in a film like that, as the demon or whatever is just creeping up the stairs or across the room, and you could just sort of see it coming around the corner all twitching and stuff. And yeah, scary stuff. Interesting little amp. If you can get one that is in one piece, that's great. Didn't take me long to glue it back together. Seems fairly sturdy now, but just not happy that I had to put it together myself. Questions, comments, leave them below.